It's more than 5 months since Iraq's second largest city was liberated from ISIL, but there's precious little for the people of Mosul to return to. In his latest report from the city, Murad Gazdiyev reveals the grim reality of life there today.
There are things you have to see to believe. Mosul is such a place. The old city of Mosul is, by any measure, a dead and miserable place. More rubble than buildings, and even that mixed with unexploded bombs and decaying bodies. Yet, despite this, people are coming back to live here, and most often, not out of choice.
والله تعبنا بس مشتكى رب العالمين. شو نسوي؟ هذا مكتوب علينا، كتب علينا.
محلي مهجوم، بيتي مهجوم، يعني ايش؟ عاد اتدين واجيب واصرف، وين المساعدات؟ وين الدول المانحه؟ ماكو شيء ماكو.
The US-led coalition spent, all in all, more than $100,000 per airstrike. Hundreds and hundreds just in Mosul. The money required for just a few airstrikes could feed all the civilians in old Mosul for months. But no one has sent anything. The local garrison, Division 5, shares its food with the locals. An NGO showed up and handed out blankets, but that's it. No one else has helped.
لأن هم باعونا وفلتونا وخلونا نشوف مصيرنا. وين هذا مصيرنا؟ مصيره ودوله لو الموت، لو النار، لو العار، لو تروح مع داعش.
This isn't life. It is a grim existence. Imagine spending your days salvaging copper wire to feed your family at 11 years of age.
احنا نروح نبيع والكيلو ب1000 دينار.
Should we go to school?
المدرسة لازم. ما عندنا.
What else is there to do in Mosul?
وبعد شو تسوي بالموصل؟ عم تشتغل الدولة؟
والله خلاص كل شيء
لا تبكي حبيبي، لا تبكي يا بطل، لا تبكي. هلا حبيبي، لا تبكي، لا تبكي.
These children have been through hell.
عندي عبد الوهاب يعني حتى صايره عنده حالة نفسية. أول من جينا قعدنا يقعد زواعته ويغمى عليه من الخوف. قويت قلبي معاه ومتنته عين.
Closing your eyes won't help. Not in Mosul. The smell is always there to remind you. How many people are still buried under the rubble here?
ايش قد اكو بعد بشر جوا الانقاض برأيك؟
اكو والله هواية كثار.
Does he roughly thousands, hundreds?
1000 2500
كثار هاي العوائل، هاي البيوت كلها يعني العوائل اهلها صارت جوا البيوت.
If not the smell, then hunger. If not that, then the dormant bombs. If not them, ISIS. "5 months since they declared victory, our escorts walked around with pistols in their hands, drawn and cocked, ready for ISIS hideaways."
يقول قبل 6 أيام كان اكو دواعش، يقول حتى نريد نقومهم ما يقومون 8 ايه، فيقول على ما قومناهم قال حتى اتصلوا بالدكتور قال لهم لا حد يشربهم ماي كذا.
It'll take you no longer than a few minutes to find ISIS flags or propaganda, weapons, ammunition or unexploded bombs, bodies, tunnels. This is one of their tunnels that ISIS used to move in and around the city or hide in.
هل تعتقد ان الموصل تعود يعيدون بناها؟
ما اعتقد.
The world has forgotten Mosul. It's out of fashion, no longer trending, and locals have a well-founded suspicion that this was never about saving them.
A recent investigation by the Associated Press Agency found that up to 11,000 civilians were killed during the battle for Mosul. That's 10 times higher than earlier estimates. A third of those were killed by Iraqi and US-led airstrikes. The Norwegian Refugee Council's media coordinator in Iraq told us more about the difficulties Mosul residents face now.
We have managed to rehabilitate a water plant that's providing water to 100,000 people, but we're struggling with the same issues that these people are struggling with. We're trying to provide education in West Mosul, but one principal came to us and asked us to remove dead bodies from his school before we could do that. And there are also unexploded bombs and ordinances throughout the city that's making it very difficult for us. There are still camps for people outside Mosul, and the longer those people are there, the more we provide them with. There's a camp that we manage for 25,000 people around 30 kilometres from the city, and we've provided these people with blankets, heaters, we're setting up schools, there's a market in these camps. We're trying to make life as manageable in these camps as we can for them, because obviously, again, by the footage and the photographs and the stories, they can't return to the city immediately, and it may in fact be many more months before they can.